When Deion Sanders became the head coach at Colorado, you knew a lot of attention was going to follow that announcement, and that's 100% what we saw. A lot of people paying attention to Colorado that hadn't in years. People going to these games that hadn't in years. But also comes with a lot of eyeballs and a lot of controversy, including two players who will be drafted in the upcoming NFL draft that don't exactly know where they're going yet. Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son, and Travis Hunter, who won the Heisman after a pretty incredible year on both sides of the ball. But a decision from Colorado has a lot of fans questioning why the fuck this is happening, especially right now, because both of these players are getting their jerseys retired before they even take one snap, before they even get drafted in the NFL. Their jerseys at Colorado are officially being retired. Coach Prime and Colorado find themselves subject of criticism after number retirement announcement. And yes, this got put out a few days ago. Number 2 and number 12, officially untouchable. Witness Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter have their jersey numbers retired during the spring game on April 19th. Now, I think you can sit there and look at Travis Hunter, look at what he did on both sides of the ball. The fact that he won a Heisman, okay, I 100% get it. If you can win a Heisman, your jersey, depending on what school you go to, likely is probably going to be retired at some point in time. Shedeur Sanders' number getting retired before he even gets fucking drafted in the NFL? And a lot of people say, well, it's because he's Deion's son. And we 100% know that that's the fucking case. Deion Sanders called out after Colorado's historic announcement. Colorado announced Monday it would retire the numbers of Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. We just went over that announcement. Many critics pointed the finger at Deion Sanders, questioning the decision to retire his son's number. That's a level of daddy ball that I didn't believe was achievable. Honestly, hats off to Deion. That's impressively shameful. What a complete joke. Hunter, maybe, but Shedeur, I can't understand how anyone takes his program seriously. I like these guys, but what in tarnation is this for? And you have, local Colorado journalists that are basically calling it for what it is, that it's bullshit. Deion Sanders' retirement being forced by Deion, says Denver reporter. And look, Shedeur Sanders, these guys and Deion turned around a program in Colorado from some of that nobody cared about to some of that people were watching. People were paying attention to what they're doing. Now, Shedeur Sanders was 13-12. That's his record as quarterback there at Colorado in the 2 years he was at Colorado. And he did finish 8th in Heisman voting. Congratulations. Solid. Going to get drafted in this upcoming NFL draft. Are you really retiring his fucking number when Kordell Stewart's number is not yet retired? And that's the criticism that a lot of people have over this bullshit. Kordell Stewart doesn't have his number retired. He won 2 bowl games and finished in the top 10 twice, but he wasn't the coach's son. Colorado is an unserious program. Retiring your son's number 1 semester after he leaves is insane. Shedeur Sanders never won a bowl game and went 1-8 in Pac-12 play his first 2 years at Colorado. In no world should Shedeur's jersey be retired, especially when someone like Kordell Stewart's isn't. I do think that this is a fucking joke, and I think when you look at the way that Shedeur Sanders and this program has treated him and the way the media treats him, the Deion vibe, all of this stuff, I think that's one of the problems a lot of people have with Shedeur is that just so much of it doesn't feel earned necessarily. And when you're retiring his jersey, of all people's, not even a year after he's gone, it just seems so cringe and ridiculous to a lot of people. And the writing is so clear. We know why this is happening. And if his name was Shedeur Smith, this doesn't happen. We all understand that. We all know it. And it's one of the many criticisms that people have of this Colorado program under the leadership of Deion Sanders. But what do you guys think, right? You win a Heisman. I'm not going to sit there and complain about Travis Hunter, there for 2 years, about him getting there when you win a Heisman. That's a special thing. But someone like Shedeur, this little add-on, Travis Hunter gets his +1 and brings his buddy Shedeur, the coach's son, along with him to the retirement ceremony. Seems a little ridiculous. Let me know your thoughts. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.